Hello from the Dukascopy TV studio in Geneva. We're talking about developing competencies in boards of family-owned SMEs with François Clerc. He is co-founder of Triple A Associés. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for welcoming me today.
So, developing competencies, developing excellence in the boards of family-owned SMEs. Why do we need to address this subject?
Well, this is a subject that is not only related to or specific to family-owned businesses, but the overall development of competencies among board members is true for big companies, listed companies, for instance, but also for small companies, family-owned companies as well. So why is it so important? Well, first of all, just because of the responsibility of the directors. It's over the years the responsibility has increased, and the consequences of making mistakes at the highest level of the company, of course, is also of a significant greater magnitude, which is true for small companies, and what is particularly relevant or sensitive to family-owned businesses is people have the tendency to neglect this aspect. They might have people knowledgeable in their own field, or they have family ties with the owner or the founder of the company, and because of this tend to neglect other aspects that are beyond this professional expertise.
So these are really severe risks if nothing is being done. So what is so specific about this development?
The development of the competencies that could be considered as new, or not necessarily new per se, but new in terms of the impact, or to be considered to have a proper board effectiveness. Generally speaking, we could have two categories, like, the hard facts or the necessary skills and competencies. For instance, the financial expertise or knowledge, or the legal expertise and knowledge, and the industry knowledge. These are taken for granted, I would say. As far as the other competencies, like how you run a group of people who are as senior as you might be, without having a pure hierarchical relationship with them, how you make these people giving to the group of people when it comes to discuss, negotiate, make decision, how do you make these people work together to the best possible way? In other words, if I would summarize, how do you make sure that these intelligent people are not intelligent by themselves or as they are, but intelligent together, collectively?
So what is so specific about family-owned companies? What competencies are missing?
The competencies, generally speaking, I would say, especially if these boards are constituted using family ties or specific emotional link with, you are my friend from the same business school, or you are my friend from the army, or you are my friend from anywhere, any social groups. You tend to be a little bit less demanding in terms of experience, expertise, and you will be perhaps softer in terms of what is needed in terms of dynamic. So that's one thing, which is particularly evident, obvious in family-owned companies, because you got these family ties. And as a family member, you might have a particular feeling to make sure that you want to employ your brother, your daughter-in-law, your father, your cousin, who might have the expertise, but when it comes to tell them that they probably not have this expertise to that level, it might be a delicate topic.
So how then create collective intelligence in the boards of family-owned businesses? What is your approach at Triple A Associés?
First of all, we realize, or we say that although the family-owned businesses are different from the public listed companies, they have common challenge, and the need in terms of new competencies is comparable. So based on this assumption, we make sure that we organize training session that makes a diversity of people who can learn from each other, learning that there are differences, but there are also a lot of similarities. We have adopted the concept of generative learning, which is the way to capitalize on your accumulated knowledge. Just because these people are senior, they have knowledge, and they probably don't necessarily need to learn new concept or new buzzwords or new whatever fashionable principle. They need to capitalize on what they have acquired, and what is new, try to integrate that, but also learn from others in order to reinforce their knowledge, and particularly learn from others in situations that are new, and see how the different angles see the same reality and work together on a solution. And this will help them back into their boardrooms to find solutions, crafting specific skills, and also taking into considerations other people's opinions, and also developing these people or encouraging these people to work together.
François, Clerc, thank you very much for being here and sharing your expertise with us.
My pleasure, Daniel. Thank you very much.
And thanks for watching. Make sure to keep clicking back on the Dukascopy TV website for latest updates and exclusive interviews. Have a great day and see you next time.